Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. I am Grace, and we are on day 26 of our 30-day self-love challenge. So we're spending about 10 minutes every day for 30 days, really focusing on self-love together. And then we're bringing that into the rest of our day. We're letting it kind of immerse our day in our consciousness. Keeping that thought of self-love, self-compassion, self-understanding, self-acceptance on the top of our minds throughout this 30 days. And hopefully that spills over to our entire life and it creates a way of being for us. And today our focus is to bring forth some of our weaknesses, things that, we all have strengths, we all have weaknesses. Of course, with our strengths, we always feel good about that, and we're happy to have those strengths. And I acknowledge your strengths because we all have our strengths, and we all have our weaknesses. And I invite you to reprogram and reinterpret your weaknesses because we all have that. We can't be great at everything, and to take that as not a weakness, however, an opportunity to enroll support in our lives, and know that if we're not good at something or here this thing, we're good at other things, and nobody's good at everything. So sometimes when we're young and maybe school and learning isn't a super strength for us, we struggle with that, but we're really good in sports, or we're good at a musical instrument, or we can work good things with our hands. We can put models together, or we can maybe we're good with music. So to allow that to be natural and to be just a part of ourselves, is now I am just so open with my weaknesses, and I love the fact that I have some weaknesses because it offers other people the opportunity to support me. And one of my weaknesses, I have several, but one of my weaknesses is I'm just not detail oriented, and I'm not good with like accounting and things like that. I would be an awful accountant. Um, I don't balance my books and my bank and things like that. I don't even check my bank account, and I slip in I might see it, and oh, that's what I have. So I'm not detail oriented. However, this gives me the opportunity to hire an accountant, hire someone to do my taxes for me, hire someone to do the detail oriented things for me that's really good at it. And that's their gift and their talent. And and then we have this cooperative community relationship where you're using one another to help each other. So I can help, and I can be there with my strengths, and I can let someone else help me with the things that I'm not super strong in. And this makes for a beautiful heaven on earth type of relationship. There's a story about heaven, and someone goes down to hell, and everyone is trying to eat this soup with these spoons that are super long, and it's hard to get the spoon and everything into their mouths. And then and everyone's starving because nobody can eat their food and get it in them. And then the same person goes up into heaven, and everyone's got the same food, the same utensils, the big long spoons, but everyone's feeding one another, and everybody's thriving and full and healthy and happy. So we can help one another, and we can find the things that we're not super strong in, that we can allow someone to contribute to us. And we can contribute to others who are not strong in an area where we have that strength. So we're going to take these 5 minutes by reprogramming throughout our lives. If we just weren't super good at something, and maybe we felt we're not good enough, or what's wrong with me, or any kind of disempowering negative self-talk or interpretation that we may have, put on ourselves because we were young and we didn't know. Maybe everybody was excelling in sports and we weren't, and we made it mean rather than this isn't our strength. We have lots of other strengths. Maybe we were great in art or music or who knows what. It's super smart, but we can take that area where we're not strong and we can reinterpret it now and say, oh, I'm just not good at that in that area, and reinterpret that. So let's go back and be in the present moment, and anything in our life where we have interpreted some area where we're not super strong in, we can transform that interpretation of that this is an area where uh, we can accept help, we can accept support, and there's so many areas where we can support others, so that we remove any kind of I'm not good enough energy or I can't do it energy, and replace that energy with a focus on we're strong in many areas. This is an area, maybe there's some areas where we're not strong, but that offers the opportunity for us to feed somebody else and to allow someone to feed us, and cooperation, and giving someone the opportunity to use their strength. That's community. So let's begin with our 10 minutes, and we're going to be bringing that focus on our strength and our areas where we're not strong on, and reinterpret them as this opportunity to allow other people's gifts and talents to contribute to us, and us to contribute to other people, and creating that flow rather than any kind of making ourselves wrong or not good enough in any area. So again, taking a moment to get present in your body, feeling yourself supported by this Mother Earth, whether we're directly on the earth or we're on a chair that's directly connected to the earth, bed or standing, and just feel that support of our body on this planet. Borrowed a little bit of earth to animate through for a blink of an eye, and this earth supports us. And dropping that breath so it's down to the lower abdomen. So we're triggering that parasympathetic nervous system and the relaxation response, so we can calm the nervous system and be comfortable in our body as we move through this self-love, accepting all aspects of ourselves, that which we're strong in and that which we're not, and honoring ourselves and that ability to use those areas we're not strong in to create support and community and support another person who may be strong and can use their gifts to help us. Consciously bringing love and acceptance to ourselves for both our strengths and all those areas where we're not strong in. Full self-acceptance, appreciation. Acknowledging that everyone has areas of strength and areas where they're not strong in. Doesn't make anybody wrong or not good enough or bad. Makes us human beings. Offers the opportunity for community support. Feeling that love and acceptance for yourself exactly as you are and as you are not. Kindly and gently coming back. Taking a nice deep breath into that lower belly. And when you're ready, opening up your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this day 26 of our self-love challenging, loving all aspects of ourselves. Wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day. Namaste.